it's not just about wins. It's also about the eye gate and how many people tune in to watch you. That's what marketing is about. Do you have people tuning in and putting their eye gate on you? And nobody has more than Shedeur Sanders.
Most newcomers arrive grateful just to earn a locker. Sanders landed in Cleveland holding a single-page rider titled Prime Equity.
Don't be shocked that Nike all of a sudden comes up with a shoe concept and an apparel concept towards Shedeur.
It ties his income not only to touchdowns, but also to YouTube watch time, TikTok engagement, merchandise sales, and any future Browns media venture that uses his name.
I wouldn't be shocked because, again, his dad has a relationship with Phil Knight and Nike.
Had a shoe.
Dad has shoes.
In one stroke, he converted a 4-year, $4.6 million rookie deal into a venture capital-style partnership, detonating a century-old salary formula before throwing a single professional pass.
The work ethic, the verbiage, the articulation to your teammates, the taking control of the huddle back then, even in youth. He was checking off at 7 years old, changing plays that I didn't even have to. And you knew.
Draft night was supposed to be his coronation. Mock boards slotted Sanders safely inside the top 10, while 70-yard lasers looped across social feeds. Then the clock started to mock him. Raw quarterbacks from tiny programs heard their names. A long snapper and 3 interior linemen strolled the stage. Yet Sanders' phone stayed silent. His wait finally ended at pick 144.
Shedeur wasn't drafted in round 1 on Thursday. He wasn't drafted on Friday during rounds 2 and 3, and teams passed on him again earlier this afternoon in round 4.
Twitter screamed collusion, scouts whispered about swagger issues, and cameras caught a faint smirk crossing his face. The free fall looked humiliating, but it secretly armed him with the underdog narrative he needed to bargain from a position of audacious strength.
Appreciate y'all, bro. Hold on real quick.
Hey, Joe Flacco ain't shit.
Nah, bro, the back of my man, bro.
Yeah, but I like Shedeur more, though. You feel me?
Yeah, that's my man, bro.
Hey, you take it easy, though,
No,
boss.
appreciate y'all, bro. Let me see y'all.
That leverage was forged in Boulder, where Sanders treated college like a 24-hour production studio. He flew drones over practice, live-streamed ice bath Q&As, and released day-in-the-life documentaries shot with cinema lenses.
He still balled. He still threw for over 4,100 yards, still threw for 37 touchdowns, still threw for just 10 interceptions, still proved himself to be one of the better quarterbacks in football. Tremendous pause, pocket presence, accuracy, throwing the damn football.
Midnight hoodie drops vanished in minutes. By age 21, he had banked over $4 million in NIL deals with Nike, Gatorade, Beats, and a luxury car sponsor that let him commute in a $500,000 Rolls Royce. While scouts measured hand size, Sanders measured subscriber growth. When rookie negotiations opened, he didn't beg for playing time. He arrived with metrics proving his brand could outperform half the league's official channels.
They talked about him appearing to have more of an interest in his own brand, and that he thinks about that more than he thinks about the team or the league.
Clause 8.1, Prime Equity in black ink, reads like a Silicon Valley term sheet smuggled into a playbook. If his combined socials reach 10 million views between week 1 and the wildcard round, he pockets a $2 million bonus. He keeps full ownership of every behind-the-scenes clip. No league watermark, no silent rights grab. 20% of any Browns merchandise bearing his licensed logo funnels straight into his account. And the kicker, a standing option to co-invest dollar for dollar in any future team media venture built around his image. Cleveland didn't just draft a quarterback, they bought into a co-founder.
To somebody who's never watched him play, how would you describe him?
Smart, extremely accurate, bona fide leader, wants to bring everyone together, really have it cohesive. Don't get flustered. You're never going to catch him out of character.
The facility's reaction split down the corridor. Coaches dissected footwork and timing, worried his mechanics might crumble against pro-level blitzes. Across the hall, business analysts projected Sanders would generate $30 million in earned media each season, dwarfing his base salary. One assistant grumbled about tripod clutter near the lockers. The marketing director instantly greenlit a docuseries titled Fifth Round Franchise Savior. Veteran linemen rolled their eyes until upgraded post-practice meals and fresh gear shipments arrived. Risk and upside came bundled, and for a franchise thirsty for relevance, the gamble felt irresistible. National networks smelled blood. An unverified leak claimed jersey pre-orders topped $250 million within 72 hours. Fantasy or not, talk show hosts couldn't resist. Meanwhile, a spontaneous Twitch Q&A drew 85,000 live viewers, eclipsing several regional broadcasts. ESPN panels that once argued solely about passer rating now flashed cost per thousand ad charts. One commentator leaned forward and asked, "Who really owns the audience? The shield or the creator wearing it?" No one offered a confident answer, and that silence roared louder than any highlight reel. College superstars listened. Travis Hunter, Arch Manning, and a dozen other NIL phenoms texted their agents the same request, a digital equity clause. Inside owners' meetings, the temperature plunged. A veteran general manager warned that scouting reports might soon list TikTok follower ratios beside 40-yard dash times. Another owner fretted that pricing social reach could shatter the salary cap like antique glass. For the first time since the 1994 lockout, management sensed the balance of power sliding toward the players. The cultural collision hit even faster than a memo. Dash cam footage surfaced of Sanders nudging a sports car past 100 miles per hour outside suburban Strongsville. Critics yelled entitlement. Deion Sanders retorted that speeding tickets don't measure leadership. Some teammates loved the upgraded catering and sneaker freebies, trailing a walking brand. Others muttered that football should trump follower counts. Yet even skeptics conceded an inconvenient truth. Every practice rep Sanders posts earns residual revenue, and the league has no way to stop him without undercutting its own marketing lifeline. Beneath the noise rumbles a philosophical earthquake. For decades, franchises were the platform and athletes the content. Prime equity flips the hierarchy. Now the athlete is platform, product, and producer, while the team rents real estate inside his ecosystem. If the model sticks, organizations will evolve into sports media hybrids. Videographers shadowing rookies, data teams tracking retention curves, merch designers timing capsule drops to post-game quotes. Talent evaluators may soon ask, can he read a blitz? And can he sustain a weekly vlog? Yardage will share space on scouting reports with watch hours. Picture the next collective bargaining summit. Owners arguing over Twitch exclusives, NFT revenue splits, and VR practice subscriptions alongside cap minutia. The agreement could resemble a creator partnership far more than a traditional labor pact. Today's athletes grew up streaming Fortnite victories and vlogging high school workouts. Monetizing identity feels as natural as breathing. Prime equity merely codifies what they already know. Attention equals leverage, and leverage equals money. If the league refuses to evolve, tomorrow's superstars might bypass Sunday altogether, building independent 7-on-7 circuits that stream worldwide without a single network truck in sight. If prime equity works, if touchdowns sync effortlessly with 10 million view milestones, copycats will flood draft classes, and the league will confront a question it cannot punt. Are you a sports association or an entertainment network that occasionally stages football games? For now, the cameras roll, the metrics climb, and the Browns quarterback CEO keeps stacking data points. Each snap is content, each interview a micro ad buy, each locker room clip a future revenue stream. The rest of the NFL can either learn the new playbook or watch from the sideline as Sanders turns his rookie season into the most viral business seminar in league history.